Yep, it's on. So, oh, FarQ is here. FarQ, I was waiting for you, buddy. I was waiting for you. We have GTA 6 confirming the price at 80. Finally, some GTA info is out, especially about the price when everybody was hoping this thing would be $100, and nope, it's gonna be $80. And also, Call of Duty is bigger than MCU. Ho 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 ho! Let's go.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come in, I need a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Roomies trading people, orders in. All recent gaming, go rates and pay top bean. Good morning, come and moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. Wake up, it's a brand new.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Follow me. You're good, camera? Are you good? All right, let's go slowly. All right, here we go. All right, chat. Good morning, everybody. Also, tuning in, even the crazy one. Wish you all a beautiful and awesome Wednesday. No, fuck you, you're good. Fuck you, this is what I did, though. Fuck you, what I did was I just changed the title, that's it. And yeah, I mean, since you're already here, let's do this. Let's do a thumbnail saying GTA pre-order day, you know. Go ahead and do that for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna have some more big news on GTA 6, probably so. And yes, we're gonna cover some of it, because look, the show was scheduled to talk about MCU. We're gonna talk about some stuff that was going on with Obsidian, but you know, now I'm gonna have to move this into segments because, you know, breaking news came by, and that is the GTA 6 price is finally out, and it's at 80 for the standard and 100 for the ultimate. Yep, I was right though. Wait, GTA, it's not today though, Big B Money, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Today's the 24th. GTA pre-orders come out tomorrow. You're staying up all night to order a digital game. What? Big B, man, you should go to bed, Big B. It's going to be for tomorrow at 12. Oh, you mean 12 at night? Oh, 12 p.m. tonight. Okay. All right. Oh, Big B Money saved $100. Wow. Took him 3 years to save that. But either way, though, good morning, Hardus. What's up? COD is definitely bigger. You look across all active installments in just one. Not just one, exactly. Talos, the man with a very good morning. Yubei, what's up, bro? Good morning. MCU has generated around $29 billion in global revenue, where COD has generated $31 billion. Not even sure what there is to discuss. COD is factually bigger than MCU. Oh, shit. That's some good facts right there. Yeah, I was going to cover that. Lamont Davis, good morning. FarQ, good morning. New Jack Gaming, no physical, but this people are mad. Laugh aloud. Why are they mad? MacFig says no GTA for me. Why no GTA for you, MacFig? What's wrong? What's up with that? Because you were going to buy the physical disc? Haven't played GTA 2. All right. I get you. All right, I got you. Apex NYC, good morning. What's up, Apex NYC, man? Everything good. You know, we're just here chilling. We're going to Preston Wick says FGTA. Everybody says FGTA just to make Big Money mad. Well, Big Money, I got to say this, though. I gotta say this though, on your behalf, November 19 is actually the date for GTA 6 to come out, unless we get a delay. Nah, I'm just messing with the BB money. At least it's confirmed for now. Now we have November 19 to be set for the date for GTA 6. As they promised, they're going to do some marketing over the summer. And now it begins. Yep. Chats. You know what the bad news is about this? Because even though we're happy with GTA, you know, it's coming out. It's good. You know, yeah, finally it's coming out. Has some fun. Yep, awesome, fantastic. November 19. But that price tag, though, you know what that means, though? That means that's going to be the standard now for games. Yeah. Now games will be up at $80. Yep. Yes, sir. Yep. They're going to shove the games up to $80 thanks to GTA 6. Everybody was waiting for that. Yep. So I got a question, though, now. Here comes my question. My question is, if Game Pass was still at 30, will it still be, would it come back to be the best value in gaming since the game's increased to 80? Ooh, man. Oh, we're going to cover that, Kenneth Williams. We're going to cover that because guess what, Kenneth Williams? Guess what? Guess what happened? I'll tell you what happened, Kenneth Williams. I didn't even grab my hat. I ain't even going to put my dog in here. You know, and act like I'm doing some magic, though. Look, this is what happened. The magical SSD is here. Yes. You see how I pulled the dog out of the hat? Y'all did not see the dog. See, the hat was clear. See, chat? You can't see the dog. I told you guys you can't see it, though. So, yeah, I just pulled it. You know, it's back. Magical SSD is back, baby. Yes. Oh, man. I'm just laughing my butt off with that marketing, that supposed marketing deal they were aiming for. And everybody was talking about, like, yeah, Sony has a marketing deal with GTA. Really? To promote a haptic feedback controller and to promote 3D audio? That's your place best on PlayStation? That's your... Right. Right. That was boy. Good morning. I was right about $80 for GTA. Same here. I was right about that. I know it was gonna be $80. Like people were rooting for it to be like 100 or 150. I was like, y'all are insane. I was like, why are you giving them the ideas that this game is gonna be like 100, 110? That's $150. I mean, that's crazy. Because here's the thing, though. I know people would have bought it, though, of course, but they would have thought about it 20 times because it's $150. They would have gone out there and caused a fire, to be honest. They'll be like, hell no, we're not going to accept this because if we accept this, then everyone out there is going to put their games at $150. No way. No way. Judas War says, I couldn't care less about GTA 6, really? And no, GTA 6 price does not indicate other game prices. Just don't buy them at 80 when they aren't worth it. Well, Judas, here's the thing, though, Judas. The first time, you know, the prices increased, it was 2K who started it. They started at 70, and then everyone went to 70. Sony went to 70. Literally everyone went to 70. So do I believe that games will increase to 80? I mean, since last year, you know. Yep. Since last year Nintendo started with it, we saw Xbox, you know, come out with Obsidian's, you know, what's it called? Outer Worlds 2, and it was priced at 80, and they decided to drop it back to 70. So I don't have any doubts that, you know, it's going to be a standard with the $80 price. And I don't know. Let's hope it's not, though. Let's hope it's not. You're correct. I'm hoping that it's not. But it's a scary thing because, man, $80 for a game, though? Shit. Damn. Funny how completely removing all physical manufacturing logistics results in zero price reductions for the consumers. Well, listen, here's the thing though, right? They do not want the game to be leaked. That's one. Two, we've been talking about this for like 2 or 3 years. I mean, how many times have we talked about the physical component shit? We have said it 100 million times. Right now, it's a fucking disc with a code in it. You're just getting a blank ass disc with a code in it. Well, some people port their games into the, some people port fully, right? Their games into the disc. Some people do, but of course, the majority, or right now, all they're doing is putting a fucking digital code in there. So what you're doing is you're basically buying a disc with jack shit on it and paying $80 for that license. That's what you're doing. That's it. Nothing else. But let's cover it, chat. Let's go into it. Let's go see the pricing in here. Let's go see what's going on because Twitter has gone into a frenzy. Yep. So One Piece gets a new animated edition. Nice. That's nice. That's sweet. Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah. Let's go. So let's see. If you let me see this straight about GTA 6, the game costs the industry top dollar. Content constructed in the Ultimate Edition. Extra paid missions. The game comes without a disc. They're looking what to bitch about. Well, welcome to the new era. Yep. GTA Online 2 will be sold separately. There you go. It's going to be sold separately too. Wow. They really want to make money. Damn. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, if you pay for the Ultimate, you got to pay extra for the online edition? What? That's kind of greedy, my friend, even though I want to get the Ultimate Edition because, I always get the Ultimate Edition when it comes down to Rockstars because I like the content they put on it, but whoa. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Hell no. Going down the list. Looking for the GTA thing. Baby money. I know you're there. Send it to me. Because I saw it, but now it's like it got lost, though. Here we go. Watching some GTA profiles saying the other companies shouldn't price their games at 80. Yeah, good luck with that. Rockstar and Nintendo have opened floodgates. In a long gen with near 1K consoles and 2 price hikes for games in the same generation. I agree with you there, my friend. I do. So Grand Theft Auto 6 will retail for 80 and the Ultimate Edition will be 100, chat. That's what it says here. Oh man. Yep. We had to do that. Yep. We just had to do this, chat. We had to do this, chat, of course. We had to do this, and I want to thank New Legal for posting this. Oh, this is some funny ass shit. This is going to make him mad, though. Of course. It's going to make him mad. Plays best on Series X. For more on Xbox Series X benefits, see Xbox.com GTA 6 features. Oh, that is so beautiful, Chad. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, because, PlayStation says it plays best on it. Huh. Haptic feedbacks and 3D audio, chat, to get the best experience in the world. Yep, let's go. Back to this. PS5 Pro Enhanced. Game will play best on the Pro, says Hunter. We don't listen to you, Hunter. You use a dumbass. Alright, let me see if I can find the price, which I can't, though. I had it right here. Now it took off. Like everything just rappelled down and all that stuff, though. Oh yeah, here comes the PlayStation news because since it says it plays best with PlayStation, of course. Looky right here. Like I said, the magical SSD is back. Grand Theft Auto 6 on PS5 basically have no loading screens with near instant loading times. Okay, chat, I got a question. Can you explain to me what does that mean? Help me out with this. Because look, it says you're loud and clear. It says you're loud and clear. Let me read this again. Grand Theft Auto 6 on PS5 will basically have no loading times with near instant loading times. I'm trying to understand what y'all mean about that though, because I mean it says there's no loading screens, but yet there's instant loading times. That means there's like a little itty bitty loading screen in there probably, so oh lord. Oh come on. Robbie says pre-ordering is now pointless. Why is it pointless though? Why? Nickel and diming the fuck out of the consumers. Yep, that's what they're doing though. No collector's edition? I don't know if there's going to be collector's edition. When it comes down to the physical though, we do not know if there's going to be collector's edition. What we do know is that the game right now is priced for $80 standard and $100 for the ultimate. Which you're trying to find what the ultimate edition includes, and now I cannot find it. But either way though, let me just pull up this article. It's going to be much more easier. That I have right here because it's like the only article I could find out there that basically talked about it. So here we go. Pop this sucker in here. All right, here we go. Perfect. GTA 6 officially confirmed ahead of pre-orders. After months of rumors, speculations, Rockstar Games has officially confirmed the price for GTA 6 Standard and Ultimate Editions. So like I was saying though, Rockstar Games officially confirmed the Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders will go live at midnight on June 25th. So yes, Big B Money is going to be live tonight at midnight. You said you was not going to sleep, but the question is, when will you sleep though? Yep. Yep. I mean, you get a code in a box, why pre-order digital? I mean, if you get the physical version, because here's the thing, though. They said it loud and clear. The physical version will come out later. You're now getting the digital version. Yep. They're not going to be like, oh, you know, we're going to send this a day or two earlier because you know what happens, though. So the more expensive version comes with additional bonuses, including premium vehicles, exclusive weapons, special apparel, and in-game content, which is the $100 edition. Like I said. The standard edition will cost $80, and the other one will be $100. The pricing announcement puts an end to the many leaks and predictions surrounding GTA 6 over the past year, 3 years. There has been plenty of debate about whether Rockstar will push the game above the traditional $70 price point. As it turns out, the standard edition will indeed cost more than the most current AAA releases. Rockstar also shares no details for players buying to buy the game digitally. Anyone who pre-orders a digital copy of GTA 6 will be able to preload the game beginning on November 12, 2026. This gives players an entire week to download the game and have everything ready before launch day on November 19. Sweet. That's actually pretty cool. And essentially, Rockstar also confirmed that physical copies of GTA 6 will become available on November 12th as well. However, okay, never mind, they will be available. I thought it was going to be released for later. My bad, sorry. See, this is why you got to read the articles, because, you know, someone put out some misinformation out there and I misread it. Yeah, I fell for the trap, though. Damn it. But either way, though. Interesting, Rockstar has also confirmed the physical copies of GTA 6 will become available on November 12th as well. However, the physical release won't include game discs. All right. Instead, buyers will find download codes inside the box, and that can be redeemed on their respective platforms. Oh, crap. Well, I thought there was going to be a CD included, but it's worse. It's just a sticker. Damn. I mean, why? Then why do the physical, though? I mean, that's just me, though. I mean, at least have a physical disc or something, you know, with a code in it, that's it. I mean, just, you know, yeah, but, all right. So, Big B says, I buy WWE 26 and in Midnight Night 2. Okay, nice. People who pre-order digital don't have a fully functional brain. Why don't we have a fully I order digitally. What do you mean, Ubay? I buy my games digital. I don't buy my games physical. Hell no. I'm not going through that stress again. No, I'm done with physical. No. They're charging a premium for trash. I'll be honest with you, Bay. The way gas prices are, that's one. Two, I have to wait for the game to get here. Ah, hell no. Hey, HTK, good morning, bro. How you doing, HTK? And to buy it for GTA 6, I have no point to have digital download. You're not going to buy GTA 6? You know, I don't know. There could be a collector's edition. Maybe it's not announced. Maybe they will announce it down the road. Maybe, chat. Maybe. I'm just saying maybe because I don't know. Remember, GTA, these guys have been super quiet about everything. Literally everything. Bro boy, good morning, bro boy says here. I remember when Charlie Intel was pretty much just COD and Battlefield news. Ever since MS bought ABK, they've gone more and more into this. Oh. Into posting on console war stuff. Yep, I noticed that. ACK says the PS version comes with magical SSD. Oh, good God. I mean, y'all ready for this? Let's have some fun because we're going to have some fun since chat ramped up. We're going to have some fun because I have the news right here. ACK, you're going to love this. Okay. All right. Hold on, chat. 1 second. Hold on. Where is it? Because I said it to Maurice this morning. My brother Maurice. Which I miss him a lot. Here it is. You ready for this, HDK? Oh my God. I cannot believe they paid so much money just to say this. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Y'all ready for this news? Watch this. This is the funniest thing though. So, Grand Theft Auto 6 plays best on PS5. November 19. SIE and Rockstar Games work together to deliver the best experience by leveraging its innovative features. Guess what those features are? The magical SSD is one, which we all know that BS kind of fell apart when Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart went to PC. But yeah, all right, so let's go. Since Grand Theft Auto first arrived on the original PlayStation in 1997, this series has... When was the first GTA? Oh, yeah, all right. Has defined generations of play. We know players are excited for Grand Theft Auto 6, which heads to state of Leonida, home of the neon-soaked streets of Vice City and beyond, in the biggest, most expansive evolution of the series yet. Thanks to the close partnership. That does not mean they have a marketing deal, my friends. I'm so sorry. Sony Interactive Entertainment and Rockstar Games, Grand Theft Auto 6 will play best on PS5. Let's read what the features are, chat. This is just... Let me see. We'll play best on the PS5 by taking advantage of PS5's immersive features to deliver a deeply engagement single-player experience when it launches on November 19th. Here we go. PS5 puts you into the center of the game world with the DualSense controllers reacting to every action and bringing the sights, the sounds, and sensations. Oh, Jason and Lucia, sorry, with the palm of your hands. The controller's haptic feedback offers responsive vibrations, while its adaptive triggers provide dynamic resistance. The controller's integrated speaker also adds another dimension to key moments and interactions with sound effects from the controller enhanced by haptic feedback. With Tempest 3D audio tech, you can surround yourself in the distant soundscapes of Leonida. From the streets of Vice City to the moments that unfold all across the state. The highly accurate audio position enhances your perception, helping to bring the world of life around you in unmatched ways. Grand Theft Auto 6 also leverages the PS5's ultra high-speed SSD, enabling you to experience the expansive world of Leonida with near instant load times. check out the official Grand Theft Auto cover at the review. Aww. Chat. Look, I'm being serious. Chat, look. Let's go buy it on PS5. We got to have that experience though in our hands. Not visually, but in our hands. With the vibrations and the haptic feedbacks, we gotta feel that experience. We has to get it there. For the past year and a half, y'all been telling me you guys have a marketing deal. Which I said, I don't think Rockstar needs this though, but okay. Yeah. Look at this now. Look at this now. The controller speaker is so useful when wearing headphones. Hi, HTK. Maybe. HTK. Maybe. Maybe. You might get. Hold on, let me grab my microphone, put it up close. You might get, HDK, a little moan during you know what that cannot be heard on the Series X, just on the PS5 controller, since they love that stuff. That's the marketing deal, says Raph Taylor. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe this is the marketing deal? I mean, bro, yeah, you know. Big B says, no, Big B, no. You don't get it, Big B. You don't get it. You don't get it. Big B, you need to relax, because why so serious is sniping? Your music is too. Big B's way too high for this thing. Oh, Lord. It'll be played best on Steam per Valve. Oh, yeah. Listen, it will be played best in whatever console you buy. If you're going to buy it for the Series X, you're going to get the best experience. If you buy it on the PlayStation 5, you're going to get your best experience. If you're going to get it on Steam, you're going to get... No matter where you play, you're going to get the best experience. No matter what. It's GTA, for fuck's sakes. It's GTA. It's a great game. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 looks great on everything. Even at 30 FPS, it still looks great. But yeah, chat, that's what we got. GTA 6, pre-orders tonight. Tomorrow we get to celebrate the pre-order day. Yeah, we're going to celebrate it. So Talos, a man with the race, says, Louis, I'm confused. Shall I pre-order or shall I wait for the disc version? I mean, Talos, if you want to, here's the thing though. If you're going to get a box, I'll show you an example. This is what you're going to get. Hold on. Let me give you an idea what you guys are going to get if you go to the box. Hold on. I got an example right here. Hold on a second. And a very good one too. Let me see if it's here. Oh, here it is. Got it. So, this is, chat, the Doom Anthology Edition. I bought it because, you know, you get the BFG, which I thought the BFG was actually quite bigger. And it's not. This is basically what I got. That's it. I spent $90 on this shit. I was expecting like a disc, you know, have something cool in there, but this is what I got though. You want to see the code? So it gives you like a little booklet, which you can read it in one shit. What I mean by one shit is you sit down, you read it, and it doesn't say anything though. It just says warranty information. That is all it says, just warranty info. You don't want to read that shit. So, this is what you get. That's it. I'm going to put my finger on the code because I won't, you know. That's it. The code is right there. That's all you got. Right there. That's all you got. That code right there. That's all you got. So if you're going to pre-order the physical box because, you know, you like to see like how it looks, which that's going to be pretty much the $80 worth right there with the physical box. But when you open it, there's going to be no disc, just this. That's all you're gonna get. Piece of paper with a code on it, basically. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. It could be a different, piece of paper. It could be like a, better piece of paper, but that's about it. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Brothers, let's see. Big B says, I know you're a big fan. Man, listen, when you look at the picture, you're like, wow, that BFG looks like it's going to be I thought the BFG from that picture, because of the price, was going to be like this big or something like that. $90 for this shit. At least if I turn on the light, because it has a light, make it have the sound effects like the original one. But no, nothing. So I'm not falling for that stuff again when it comes to collectors, though. I mean, shit. But I have to do anthology collectors, though. It's a Louis Lego BRG, yes. $90. Oh, Lord. Xbox, missed the Xbox GC sale on Newsegg yesterday. Really? Ah, crap. Oh, no. Should have called the LFG. Yep. 30 at best. Yeah, that thing should have been like at $30. This thing cost like $90 when I pre-ordered it. And they gave me this thing, though. I felt like I was cheated. Doom, I love you, but y'all cheated on me with this shit. Damn. So, bring it back in, chat. So basically, that's what the box is gonna be. So if I was you, I would do the what's this guy's name? Matrix trick. You know what Matrix does? Matrix is like a snake. That's why I love Matrix. So Matrix, what he does is he goes in, kind of silently slithering, going to the game section, and he goes through all the games. And once he finds it on sale, he picks it up and says, "Okay, I got it." That's what you got to do when it comes to the physical one. That's what you got to do when it comes to the physical version. Wait till it gets on sale to get it. And trust me, it will be on sale. Because right now, for what we're seeing online and the ruckus that's going online for just the code, it's going to be on sale pretty quick over there on those stores. Yep. Talo says, $90, I'd rather buy it right away. Who says they go live at midnight? The website says it goes live at midnight. Yeah, they said it though. There'll be new used copies in GTA 6 ever in circulation. Nope. I mean, not physical copies though. But chat, we have talked about this 1,000 times about the physical things. CDs nowadays, these guys do not want to go through this. They don't want to deal with that stress. It's much more simpler, If they grab a CD, they're just going to put a code on it. It may be, of course, to save on cost. They said, I'm not doing the CD because even though the CD costs 25 cents, let me just pay 5 cents for a piece of paper and put the code in there. That's all they did, though, basically. Yep. That's basically what they did. And there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, though, they just want people to go ahead and push more for digital. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Rockstar, along with other giant companies, killing physical disc to cost saving them tons of money while raising prices for maximum profit. Yeah, that's the thing that really makes me furious. Because at the end of the day, though, you guys are selling a digital game. Let's say the cost with shipping and everything and all that bullshit costs you $2 or $3 to do. Because basically, I bet you that's what it costs, though. Because the disc costs like what? How much does a disc cost, Chad? I mean, find out that info for me. Let's say a rack of CDs, we can reduce the cost how much it costs. But we know that's not the pricing from the original over there. But let's say a CD costs 10 cents to make in total. That's the cost. To port the game, probably it's like 10 more cents. To put the sticker on the game is going to be probably 15 more cents on the CD cartridge, right? To print the box and everything, that's probably $1.25 or something like that. I don't know how much it will cost them, but it must be real cheap, though. I mean, because the packaging is not the same as it was. So let's say it costs them $1.25 to make a CD, case or something, right? To add the game in there, let's say that's 25 more cents. Let's say $1.50, And so now you got to send the shipping. Let's say it costs you $3 at least. But yeah. So if you're either way though, they should sell the digital games at least at 60. I don't know why they have that. Physical games should be up more than, I don't get it. I seriously just don't. That's why Nintendo, actually showed you how much it costs for them to ship though. Literally, when you go onto the digital stores, they sell the game for 70 and the physical for 80. It costs them $10. Literally, $10 almost. Music says 50. Bro Boy says FK GTA 6. Oh, here it comes. I'm gonna wait for a BZE day. So now physical guys are crying, but at least everybody's buying it on digital though. So I'd rather, if I was you guys, like I said, don't get the box. You're already gonna get us a piece of paper basically in there. So get the game in digital, and then down the road get it physical. Don't go nuts. Don't go nuts. If you can get it for a really cheap price, buy it for real cheap. Because trust me, it will go down. Because that's the thing about physical games, though. People are not picking it up as much. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not. With the cost of game development, 80 isn't crazy, but digital should cost less than the physical. Yep, that's true. 100%. Rockstar be like, if they're a physical disc, there'll be a standard edition will be $100. Probably so though. Probably so though. Probably so. Probably so. But yeah, it is what it is. Wow. I just read dumbassery all the way though. Three of our boys pretty sure they announced all their titles moving forward. We're following the pricing structure. First party. Do you believe collection edition will be 150 or 200? I don't know. I mean, what is the most expensive collector's edition that was out there though? Was it 260 or 250? I mean, I know the biggest collector's edition when it came down to Hellraiser that had Brad Dourif's not Brad Dourif's, I forgot the guy's name who plays Pinhead. Had his signature on it, was costing $260. So collector's edition can run up pretty high though. They can. They can. They can. Wow. Look at what this dude said. Beast of Truth. That's why you can't. Oh, Lord. He says, Dear Asha Sharma, respectfully, this ain't it. PlayStation console exclusive Spider-Man 2018 has sold more copies to date than the multi-plat CoD Black Ops 4 released in the same year. We all grew up with Marvel since childhood is bigger. Xbox needs Marvel games too, period. She never said that. She just said. Oh my God, what an idiot. She literally says, Call of Duty is bigger than the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Come on, man. Come on. Some people out there. Some people's kids, as you know, say that. Yeah, alright. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, Chad. Let's keep it going because everything right now is GTA 6. It's all over the place. Now we got GTA 6 over here, GTA 6 over there. Everything is GTA 6. But yeah, Chad, I think we covered enough of that today. So let's move on forward. We also made fun of the PlayStation, play best on PlayStation for the SSD. Alright? Hectic feedbacks. And of course, print out your copy of the cover. That's actually a smart move, Preston. We did not think about that one. Print out your own copy of the cover. Yeah, I mean, all you got to do is this. All we got to do is get one of these discs. Get one of these cases, take the printing out of it, and just G6 one, and then you got it right there. Oh man. Chris and was 400, I think. Holy shit. For the ultimate one? Oh man. Oh man. The super special SSD. Yep, it's back. It's back. Now we're back to talk about the super special SSD. Out of all things, right? It's like they don't have any more ammo. I mean, that's all. Are you guys out of ammo? You guys need me to help you? Even idea? I mean, wow, that's all you got? You bring back the magical SSD crap again for nothing, because at the end of the day, you know, we know that there's better SSDs out there nowadays than the PlayStation 1. We know that for a fact. It's out there. What else? Head-to feedbacks, that's it. And 3D audio, that's all you're giving it to me. That is the special thing that you guys had to say plays best on PlayStation. Because the controller produces sounds that the Xbox Series can't? Just because of one or two sounds? So we're buying games for sounds now? Yikes. Alright, cool. Commander Striker says, I had SSDs since 2013. PlayStation are boosting like it's new tech. Laugh my ass off. Of course they are. Of course they are. Of course. They gotta promote that sucker like it is. And not only that, $900 to look at pretty graphics. I'd rather get a 58 and just wait for the fucking game to come to PC. You know, it can be a year later, but fucking A. Laos, let's check something out. Hold on, Laos, let's do something right now. So Laos asks a good question. What would you think Crazy Louie GTA 6 will have in gigabytes? Will be 100 gigabytes. Download or 80. Let's go see. I mean, we're gonna sign in and check something out real quick. Because we have the upgraded version here of GTA, and we know that this map is actually way more bigger than this GTA 5, and we know that GTA 5 has the advanced graphics in them. So, just for the heck of it, just for fun. This is for fun, chat. This does not mean that you know I'm confirming this because I'm reading this or looking at it right now. MVP Plus memberships. Yeah. EA Sports MVP membership, more access, more rewards. Wow, good promotion right here. So let's go see though. Let me go to my games and apps. Let me go look for GTA 6. I think I have it installed though. I think I don't. This is a big ass game and I don't play it as much because it's, for me, it's not like that crazy important like Big Money is, but I'll look for it right now. So let's go see in game. No, full library. All right, let me go down. Anthem. Wow, I have Anthem. Interesting. Yeah, I did buy that game. I forgot. Did I play it? No. Game sucked. One second, chat. I'm looking for GTA 6 to tell you guys what I think. It's going to be the downloadable size. Since it's a prediction talk, I mean, A, B, C, D, F, G. Okay, it's a D. All right, here we go. Okay, we're still in F. Forza. Wow, I own every Forza there is. Jesus Christ. Full Throttle, best game ever made. Ghostbusters, 007. Here it is. Okay. So for GTA though, the game says it's 91 gigabytes, 91.6 gigabytes it says here, plus the online. No, wait, my bad. Oh, the online is 109 gigabytes. So pretty much for GTA 6 now, we got 200 gigabytes right now for install base. I included the online one because either way though, it's the same city. At the end of the day though, it's the same city. So let's say it's 109 and the story is 91 gigabytes. So I gotta say this game is gonna be between 200 and tops probably. I'll make it simpler, 100 to 250. Let's do that balance right there. It's gonna be 100 gigabytes to 250 gigabytes. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be, chat. That's my prediction when it comes to that. 100 to 250 gigabytes. There you go. That will be my prediction down the road with that. The internet traffic. Crazy for GTA 6 with system have an error on the computer. I don't think so though. Many PS fanboys mad again. They post in Steam machine could buy a PS5 Pro Portal extra for 1,450. SM with controller could buy Series X. Where I gotta lie. Louis, the Ultimate gives us GTA Plus few business shops. Nice. Of course we do care because they made them mad though. We gotta laugh on how mad they get though. Main PS4 is mad again. They posted Steam pictures. PS Portal extra. Great. The next Garfield will be 80. Says Rapo. Raven Skywalker says you can start the engine by blowing very strong. Oh God, can you imagine like if you're GTA and you steal a car? In order to turn it on, like go in there. You hit the Y to steal the car, right? You hop in there, you gotta go, and the car, vroom. Oh shit! Will GTA 6 beat Nintendo game marketing price? Yes. Someone asked me a question though the other day, and I was sitting there like, bro, you need to. I always tell people this, and I always say this, you need to get your facts straight. They were literally trying to shove Zelda or Ocarina of Time as the best game ever made, and it will, the best game ever made and all that shit. But, bro, it could have the highest rating. But Grand Theft Auto, just one game, beat the whole franchise in sales. Just one game. They have 230 copies of that game sold, and Zelda, the whole franchise, is sitting between 150 to 100 to 190 million copies sold. And not only that, they already had an Ocarina remaster put out there. So in total of Ocarina of Time, there's been like 30 million copies or 35 million copies sold, where GTA 5 alone has 230 million copies. Shit, it's gonna kick his ass. It's gonna kick his ass though. So it's me, the broke boy Luz, with a $2 super chat. So will the Xbox and PS stores crash tonight? Of course it will. Get ready for that. Get ready for that. But the good thing is they played it smart. They said literally pre-order the game on the 12th to the 19th. You can download the game, so when the game launches, it launches smoothly. They will not have launch issues. I hope to God they don't, which I still have doubt. And I think, yes, it will crash the day it launches. It will. It will launch when it crashes, though. Why So Serious says the best game ever made is Link to the Past, but they can remake Link to the Past though, and still versus GTA. GTA will kick his ass no matter what. GTA is just too big of a game. Too big of a game. I mean, those guys, Rockstar really did a good job in getting that game out there. I mean, just the trailer alone, and if you look at Nintendo's trailer for Ocarina of Time versus the GTA 6 first trailer. I mean, if you look at that, and I don't look at that metric though, but it shows you that GTA is way more popular than Zelda right now. So it's gonna happen during the day, just like Silsong. I don't know. It probably can. It probably won't. I mean, if they play it safe and do what they're saying they're gonna do, then yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. Louis, I'm not talking about sales. I know. I'm just telling you straightforward. GTA will kick his butt. Silk Song is the sequel. Yeah, it is. Ilegalidad, what's up, man? Good morning. Internet down for GTA pre-order so pay through Cash App. The question is how is in the writing GTA 6 like half of the GTA writing team left Rockstar, including popular DJ Laszlo. I don't know, bro. Oh, Minecraft. Minecraft is another thing, though. Minecraft is another level. Minecraft kicked GTA's butt. That's true. Minecraft is key right there, right? GTA 6 will kill the game, sorry. Will kill what game? But here's the thing, though, BB. Here, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on, BB Money. Hold on. Nintendo, if they decide to release Zelda or Ocarina of Time in November versus GTA, and they have a special edition console that comes with it, it's gonna sell. Believe me, it's gonna sell. They're probably gonna sell 15 million copies or 20 million copies in that month alone, so it's gonna sell. Crazy, would you buy Star Fox or GTA 6 pre-order? Well, I do not have a Nintendo Switch 2, so that answers your question with Star Fox. So yes, I will place my GTA 6 pre-order soon. Soon. Yeah, when I get my Switch 2, then I'll go ahead and buy Star Fox. Just of course, I gotta play that Star Fox game, man. Ooh. And I already got the perfect TV for that, and it's gonna be out there. I'm gonna play Star Fox out there, not in here, out there. But funny enough, Star Fox reviews came out today, and yet GTA took over. That's what I mean, though. CoD has higher sales since GTA 5 launched. Well, I mean, the franchise alone, of course, if you put the franchise together, and there's more games than GTA itself. So, yeah, I believe that's true. Yeah, Call of Duty is big, too. He's right about that, though, chat. He's right about that. So, let's talk about this, chat. I think we had enough of GTA 6. We already talked all the news there is to it as of now. Tomorrow we'll talk even more because there is going to be more on that subject. I know as the day goes by, we're going to get more and more info on it and talk about it tomorrow. But this one intrigues me, though. And that is, my friends, that's great games are culture, and culture is entertainment. Xbox CEO says Call of Duty is larger than MCU, states there's more appetite for Xbox multimedia. Yeah. You think GTA Online 2 will be sold separately? Yes, it's saying that GTA Online will be sold separately. GTA 2 Online will be sold separately. That's what they're saying. So, Xbox CEO Ashley Sharp believes Call of Duty, like other Microsoft IPs, is positioned well for adaptations. I agree. Microsoft and Xbox have experienced some high highs and lows. What is that, though? With its video game adaptations over the years, with Bethesda and Amazon's Fallout TV show, and 2025's Minecraft will be proving to be a huge hit, while the live-action Halo TV series and Halo Nightfall before it left most viewers extremely disappointed. I like the Halo TV series, though. Should have continued it, but alright. Overall, through multimedia projects that draw from Xbox gaming IPs, I have enjoyed more of a positive reception in recent years. And according to comments from Xbox CEO Ashley Sharma and other executives in a new interview with Weekly Entertainment, there is more appetite to work with us on titles than ever before. You won't see us try to become the biggest linear provider in the world or anything like that, but I think great games are culture, and culture is entertainment. Sharma explained. If you think about it, we got the number of two shows of all time. Fallout, Amazon Fallout, Minecraft was top 5 in 2025. Call of Duty is bigger than the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it all measures, there's more appetite to work with us on titles than ever before. Here's my advice to Call of Duty. Please, oh please Lord, try to make it better. Please. I mean, if you're going to make it, please, not better, I mean make it good. Because seriously, if you're going to make a Call of Duty, make it to have a good story behind it. Because I know Call of Duty games have great stories, but to be in the cinematic universe, you got to make it way more better. The claim that the Call of Duty series is larger than Disney's Marvel massive cinematic universe is a bold one. But from what I can tell, the math does actually check out. Reported box office numbers put the MCU's lifetime revenue at about $32 billion, with all signs point to Call of Duty making over $35 billion across 500 million lifetime sales. So yeah, Call of Duty franchise has pretty much more sales than GTA 5 or GTA franchise, which is true though. Now you can certainly make the argument that the MCU is bigger in terms of cultural impact, but at least from a physical perspective, it does seem like Call of Duty has inched itself ahead of the film franchise that kicked off renaissance of superheroes on the big screen. That Sharma is confident enough to state so as facts speaks to Xbox overall confidence in the video game IPs and how viable they are as franchises to be adapted into other forms of media. Indeed, there's a Call of Duty movie from Paramount on the way, with the film recently getting its June 2028 release date confirmed. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. In the same interview, Xbox also confirmed that there's a live-action Sea of Thieves movies in the works, providing more details about the upcoming Gears of War Netflix series, which is something I really would like to see. Because shit, chat, I mean, I'm fucking 42 years old and I've been hearing about Gears of War TV adaptation. Same thing with CoD movie adaptation. Same thing with the Halo one. At least we got the Halo since 2002 or something like that. Damn. We know a Wolfenstein show is coming to Amazon. Thank you. And that a Minecraft one is the works with Netflix. And that Fallout Shelter inspired reality competition series is filming as well. Microsoft plans for multimedia Xbox projects beyond these are a mystery right now, but one thing is quite clear: the company is very interested to continue to adapt its big name gaming franchises to other entertainment mediums, and I have no doubts that we'll see additional shows and movies get announced and made in the coming years. I agree with that. I agree with that. You got to get this on the big screen. Especially right now, since we're in the video game area where people want to get games out there for movies, you got to do it. You got to do it. Throw it out there. I agree. Throw Call of Duty, Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is going to be an interesting one. I want to see how the hell they're going to plot Sea of Thieves, though. That's going to be an interesting one to see. How are they going to plot that one, though? That's going to be cool. Let's see what kind of plot they're going to do with Sea of Thieves, though. I'm intrigued with that one because Sea of Thieves does not have a story though. It's just you get on a boat, look for treasures, and face skeletons, and go to an island and try to take over the big skeleton captain. I mean, that's basically what it is. Just get treasures. I want to see them do that one. I mean, they did the Minecraft story, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the Minecraft movie though. The movie sucked. I did not like the movie. The movie's boring. The plot sucked, but hey, it's Minecraft, so it went nuts. BB, you got muted like 100 times today, BB. Mm-hmm. Hey, Lenny, good morning. What's up, man? COD is the second in most revenue of gaming franchises. Pokemon is number one. Yep, that's true. Sounds a lot of pirates. Sounds a lot like the Pirates of the Caribbean. No, but the Pirates of the Caribbean is really good, though. Mag tried saying on this cult that he knows for a fact that Sony was going to build factories to produce RAM on the PS5. Oh my God. He said what now? Guess what number 4 is this Google poll? Number 4 is Minecraft. I don't know. Which is number 4? Grand Theft Auto? But wait, he said that? With what money is Sony gonna build a factory? I mean, look, the only one I know who's got the balls, like seriously, who's got the balls to do that, has got the money to back it up, is Microsoft. Sony's not even close. Microsoft, Amazon, you got Microsoft, Amazon. Who else that can actually do a factory like that and have the time to do it? Holy smokes, I can't believe this. Even Google can do it too. $80 for the biggest game of all time feels justified. I will not say, Laos boys, I wouldn't say that too loud. I wouldn't say that too loud, Laos boys. Feels justified? Nah, you know what would feel justified if it was 70 though. 80's too expensive though. 80 is expensive for a video game right now. At the end of the day, it's just a video game. Even though they give you big content, even though they give you all this, even though they give you all that, the best graphics and everything, bro, $80 is still too much these days for a video game. I know people are going to pre-order because they love GTA, I get it. But yes, it's still too much. You can't just build a factory to make RAM. That's a highly technical process that takes tons of experiences. I know that, Yubei. That's why I'm laughing. Oh, why the hell he gets this idea from this? Minecraft is 11, GTA is 10. Really? Oh wait, Goku Pole. Then it's got to be Tetris, though. Tetris got to be number 4. Oh, my brother Sid Lord in the building. What's up, Sid Lord? Hello, hello. Sony's net worth is $125 billion, while Samsung, which they have their own RAM factory, net worth is over $1 trillion. Laugh out loud. Sony can't build. I can't believe this guy said that out there. And oh my God. In total sales of game copies, Minecraft is number 1. Nah, Tetris is number 1, Google Poll. Where do you get this info from? I know Tetris is number 1. Steam Machine costs more than a pocket, and now GTA 6. Nah, Steam Machine is way too expensive. For the box it's way too expensive. Wow, but I can't believe that man said that out there. You need to sit down and get your facts straight about this stuff. Let's go and look at something. How much will it cost to build a factory? Building a state-of-the-art RAM factory, semiconductor fabrication plant is a massive undertaking requiring an investment of between $10 billion and $20 billion. These facilities, known as fabs, are highly complex, cost-intensive due to integrate machinery, hyper-clean environments, and multi-year construction timelines. Facility construction, the physical building and clean room construction account for about $4 billion to $6 billion. Specialized equipment, laboratory, etching, testing equipment make up the bulk of the cost, of often totaling $6 billion to $14 billion. Operating R&D, running a wafer fabrication plant, typically costs hundreds of millions annually, with individual wafers costing thousands to produce. So basically, they cannot do this. I mean, I just Googled this up. You just can't. I mean, I can't believe he actually said that. All you got to do is Google this up and get your information straight right here. I mean, come on, man. I don't like this, man. Tetris number 1. Oh, okay. All right. Got it. Okay. Got it. Got you, my friend. And all that just to make RAM for the PS5. Bro, that's too much money. Not even in this lifetime or the next they're gonna recover that money. Oh my God, they can sign a deal with a RAM factory to build, to build them a special RAM for them, but they cannot go out there and be like, oh, I'm gonna produce a RAM factory like it's nothing. That's crazy. That costs a lot of money. And if Sony would have done this, it should have done it 25 years ago, not now. Holy shit, I can't believe how people go out there and just spill shit like it's nothing. So, chat, bringing it back in. We got another subject out here, and this was an interesting one, which is this one. And I want to read this one because, man, I'm intrigued with what she says right here. But it's interesting. Now we know that, at least we still know, that Game Pass is still, as of now, not going to be affected in the reset, though, because of what she's saying right here. So, 22 hours ago, Xbox CEO Ashish Sharma argues gaming is becoming less accessible as hardware. Subscriptions and attention demands continue to grow. Uh-oh. For the guys out there who are saying, you know, is it either day one exclusives or Game Pass, though? They do have a couple factory to assemble its consoles. Sony has, I think, like one or two. Yet either way, though, they have signed deals with China to produce even more consoles, and I think they have now another signed deal with Vietnam to produce even more. So yes, they do have deals besides the factory they have, because the factory they have is not too much to produce all the consoles in the world. It's not. So, in a rather lengthy interview with Entertainment Weekly, which I have to see, we received a lot of juicy details, from OD getting new information reveal of Netflix Gears of War movie, finally receiving some concrete updates. There's been plenty to unpack. While I've covered most of elsewhere, it was Xbox CEO Ashish Sharma comments about her plan for Xbox ecosystem that really caught my attention. What's particularly interesting is that those plans extend far beyond the traditional console experience, so let's take a look exactly what she had to say. Within the interview, Sharma outlines her plans for Xbox, stating she wants. Let's see though. Xbox is making moves to entice developers. Recently, the company introduced updates to all developers working with Unreal Engine 5.8 and also releasing documentation designs to help God developers bring games to Xbox on PC. Interestingly, we then moved to Todd Green, the head of Candy Crush and King, the company Microsoft acquired alongside Activision Blizzard in 2023. Green offers some insights into the company's approach, saying, "The thing that we've been trying to do the most is treat everybody to treat everybody, whether they describe themselves as a gamer or not. As important, we try to have a very mainstream product. Candy Crush, of course, a huge IP for Xbox. Even if many people don't associate it with the brand, personally, I think it's one of Xbox's biggest issues," which she now associated with because she mentioned it the other day a couple times in the interviews when she said that Xbox has 1 billion players. That includes Candy Crush. Franchises like Call of Duty and Minecraft are among the biggest entertainment properties on the planet, yet neither is strongly associated with Xbox in the minds of many consumers. If you ask me, that's a huge missed opportunity. Agreed. They got to get it in there, and she's doing it. Back to Sharma, however. Following the Xbox Game Showcase, she sat down with Entertainment Weekly and discussed the state of gaming. In particular, she argued that gaming has become increasingly unaffordable. Gaming is unaffordable in many cases, 100%. In terms of how we traditionally thought about it, because of the attention to the economy and competing subscriptions. She does expand, touching on how difficult the business is, saying it's really hard formula. It's a really challenging business, but I think it's really special business. So we know that Xbox teasing new Game Pass options and business models, ranking the biggest. Okay, we need to read that. It does suck to hear the words, gaming is unaffordable, but there's certainly some truth to it. We recently got the price review of the new Steam machine, and to say the reception has been positive would be a stretch. At over $1,000 is simply too expensive to seriously consider, at least for me. That said, I do understand the broader point of Ash is making between increasingly expensive hardware, competing subscription service, and the constant battle for our attention. Gaming isn't as accessible as it once was. Whether mobile experiences like Candy Crush are the answer, however, it's another debate entirely. But let me know your thoughts below. Shout for Green's comments. All right, that's it. They didn't give us too much insight though. No, this is a Adam Hales article, though. It is. It is. It is an Adam Hales article. But the thing is, Google Poll, the Call of Duty area, where he points out, I sit here and agree with him in some sort of ways, because remember what I said, you know, for the past couple of months, one of the things that I've said loud and clear when it comes to gaming media itself, I mean not to gaming media, sorry, to Xbox, is that they need to promote more what they have. They need to show more. Like I said, marketing and presence is truly important. Like, for example, Call of Duty should be Xbox's Call of Duty. Call of Duty should be promoted on the Xbox box, not on the PlayStation box. They say, okay, oh, it's there, but no. Here it is. You go to the store, you see Call of Duty, oh, I'm buying Call of Duty. Same thing as Minecraft, same thing as all these games that they have. They got to put it on the box to promote their own product. Also, because this is something that happened, though. When Call of Duty finally landed, you know, into Game Pass got a huge increase. Because it was Call of Duty that marketed it. 100%. Call of Duty was the one doing the marketing behind it. And Xbox got to market more and have more presence. So on that side of things I agree with, they got to show themselves even more. So that was a good hit right there, you know. Like I said, sometimes, even though we're fans, we got to be honest with what we see. You know, if we see something that is not working, we got to say it out loud and say, hey, look, you got to get this right, you know. Xbox about that, they are beyond the brand with certain titles because they're just that big. It's not like Nintendo. I agree with you 100%. But you know, me yesterday, for example, I was talking with Mike Mullis in HDK, and I know HDK. I don't know if he's still here, but we had a good conversation about this though. Like what he says is, for example, you know, there's Bethesda, there's ABK. Why isn't Bethesda Xbox now? Why isn't ABK Xbox now? What he means is that any title that comes out, it has to say Xbox Game Studios period, or Xbox Studios period. You know, it has to say that because it is an Xbox studio right there. People know already, it won't matter because CoD and Minecraft will sell regardless. Yes, but it has to be known where it comes from though. They got to show it, be like, yeah, it comes from here. F you, we got this, you know? So, MS should implement, there's no COD marking of any kind of any sources allow mention the PS anywhere on it. They should implement that too. And just say it's right here and have the other channels promote themselves. Which, they should do that though. They should. That would be a good move right there. So what did Pickle send me in general Discord? So it says here, right? Post from Rockstar Games, pre-orders. Oh, we got a YouTube video from Rockstar. All right, let's show this video right here. Oh, it's posted on YouTube. Okay, it's just a post. Here, I'm going to show you guys what the post says. I know Big B Money's going to be happy with this like always, because Big B always smiles at this stuff. Let me put this down. Where is my... All right, here it is. Here you go. This is posted from the Rockstar. Right here, right now. Pre-orders for Grand Theft Auto begin at midnight local time on June 25th. There you go. Pre-order tonight. BB Money is sleeping tonight. Thank you for that, Pickles. I don't agree. People know already. MCU, people know that. People know that already. Google Poll. You be amazed on how people don't know about stuff. You be so amazed. Google Poll, listen. And I said this. I've done a little bit of research right on my side. I've gone to Twitch. I've talked to several people just on Twitch alone. You know, I've become good friends with a bunch of Twitch people. And there's a lot of people on Twitch that don't even know Google Poll, that Game Pass is on PC. There was one person who told me that, oh, I like that Beast Reincarnation game that comes out. And they saw Game Pass, right? It's going to be a Game Pass game. They're like, man, I hope I can save up enough money to buy that game. And I told them, why don't you get Game Pass? You know what they said to me? Google Poll straight out of their mouths. And this is a person that lives in the States. In the States, and that games 2 or 3 times a week in Twitch. This is what they told me. Because that tells you how far away they are from the drama and everything that goes on Twitter and everything. That tells you how far away they are from that stuff. They told me, but isn't that just an Xbox product thing? Like, I have to get an Xbox to get Game Pass? I'm like, no. I mean, you have Windows? It's like, yeah. So go to Windows, check it out, and it's right there. Casual don't know as much gaming as people think. Exactly. And that's why it's important for Xbox to slap labels with Call of Duty. Because, hey, you got the most popular game out there. The most popular game out there. You got to really promote it on your box. That's why PlayStation beats Xbox last generation, because they promoted the hell out of Call of Duty with that exclusive content. They did. And that's why they kicked Xbox out to the curb with that. It was not the exclusives as we thought it was. It was Call of Duty all the way. That's when the ABK deal, you saw Jim Ryan on his legs be like, please. You know, like I mentioned before, don't let Xbox make this exclusive, because if not, we're dead. I mean, I thought he was just saying it because he didn't want the company to sell. But when the Dirty Laundry came out, I was like, oh, shit. That's when I learned that exclusives are something like, they're just there. It's just there. Exclusives are just there. They help push the console, but Call of Duty was the shit that pushed the console with that exclusive content. Amazing. Amazing how you learn some stuff just by watching a deal fall through. But yeah, I'm just giving you an example with that. So you got to really show that this is an Xbox game. Not a Treyarch game, not an ABK game. No. This is Xbox, period. And that is something I'm liking from Asha. Because Asha, the other day, you see, as the article says, Asha, they said it loud and clear. Xbox has 1 billion players. 1 billion. A lot of people did not understand that, though. But I understood 100% what she meant right there. And that is, she includes Candy Crush. She includes Candy Crush, Battle.net, everything that Xbox owns. And that is true. If you game on Windows, it's an Xbox. If you game on the cloud, it's an Xbox. Yep. Music says someone sniped Sanchez. Well, Sanchez, that was a prediction me and Broke Boy had, because we were like, why hasn't Sony announced a pre-order price for this game? Like for Wolverine? But yeah, it was announced at 70. It's not 80 though. We said that I think they're waiting for GTA 6 to show the number, and for them to get the pre-orders in to be it's going to be 80 or something like that. Me and Broke Boy were talking about that though. If you play the game on PlayStation, you're playing an Xbox game. That's what it's got to be. Big B is getting a second job for GTA 6. I think Big B has 5 jobs right now. But here comes the true question though for Big B though. What's going to happen to the girlfriend when GTA 6 comes out? I want to know. Why so serious? What's going to happen to the girlfriend when GTA 6 comes out? Music, what's going to happen? Explain that one to me. I want to know what's going to happen to the I got a girlfriend situation. Because I don't know how Big B is going to split into 3 when that happens, though. Oh, he has no job? Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, Big B, I'm sorry, though. Not know about that. No wonder he's saving by pennies, though. Because, man, Big B has been saving for like the last 4 years for GTA 6. He's been saving a penny a day to get GTA 6. Literally, you know what? You want to laugh, though? I thought Big B was calling JG Wentworth to get some cash now. That's what I thought, though. He is always online. It's impossible. Who, Big B? Oh, man. Listen, music. Jokes aside, no joke. Him being online, it's like him not being there. Because his Xbox online, but Big B's not there. Because he says, I got a girlfriend and leaves. What if Big B girlfriend is Bobby? Maybe that's why we haven't seen him, Bob. Oh, Oh, I don't know about that though. I hope we shoot. We can shoot. Oh man, Harry. Oh man, Harry. Why do you want to kill Doc? Man, Harry. That's not. That's. Harry, look, Harry, look. That's just. Man, Harry. I can't even say the word. What? Why would you want to do that? Out of all things, why would you? Why? That's kind of too far though. I mean, Harry, what the hell? It was just like, wow. The first thing that Harry hops in here and says, "Oh, I hope we can do this in GTA 6." Why? Out of all things, though, why? Like what? Oh my God, that was. Oh God, what the hell am I reading? What's wrong with you, Harry? Why would you want to do that, though? Some game portal will have Intel and Nvidia that will be more revealed in 2027. I mean, yeah, could be some more stuff out there. There could be some more stuff. Let's go see what's going out there in the news because we already went through everything. Chad, I got a question. Who in the blue hell is Liza PC, though? NVIDIA RTX powered tools that can only speed up your workflow but also improve your output. True or false? You're getting a bit more technical there. I don't know too much about PC stuff, you know. I know what a graphic card is. I know, you know, what this is. But yeah, no clue right there, my friend. No clue. You can buy GTA 6 rewards if you got some up. Yep, exactly. I'm going to use my rewards to buy that shit. So that way it doesn't hit me as tough, though. I'm going to get the $100 edition. Yep. So yeah, does Grand Theft Auto 6 have multiplayer modes or features? Grand Theft Auto 6 is a single player experience. So they're gonna sell that shit separately, my friends. Yep, charge you even more, but people will buy it. That's the thing, though. People will buy it. People will buy it. Don't go use some pony on the internet. GTA 6 is gonna be 80. Yep, I know it is. Gonna be 80 bucks. Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir, it is. It's gonna be 80 bucks and 100 for the Ultimate Edition. And me, I'm gonna pre-order. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pre-order that sucker. Yep. So Wandering Dutch brings up a good point. The reason larger titles are not on physical disc is because current physical media format Blu-ray are not large enough to contain the data for large games. Even at 4 layers aren't big enough, 128 gigabytes. 4K Blue Maxes out at 100 gigabytes. Not sure why anyone would be surprised. That's true too. That is so true too. It's so true. You actually gonna pre-order it? Of course I'm gonna pre-order it, man. Why not? It's GTA. I'm gonna pre-order it. I like GTA. I like GTA. I'm just not crazy of a fan as Big B Money is. Now, if it was Red Dead Redemption, though, I would have pre-ordered. If I like for example, Red Dead Redemption. Let's say they say, oh, Part 3 is coming out. Holy shit! I will order that thing in like a minute. Not kidding you, because I'm a big Red Dead fan. I love Red Dead. And I'll give you an example. If Red Dead, chat, if Red Dead 2 comes out with an update in November, let's say, with GTA, I'm going to Red Dead. Woo. That's how much of a bigger fan I am. I love Red Dead Redemption. It's so good. Be careful, hacker snooping around internet and ransomware. What do you mean by that? Me too, I'm getting the owner the $100 tonight. New CD genre layers to a regular CD, causing it to be able to hold like a petabyte of data. Really? Did not know that though. RDR2 is the best game ever. Yes, it is. It's one of the best games I've ever played. I just can't stand 30 FPS. It's like watching the GIF image. Yep. Louis has a Harrier jet landing. No, I do not. I don't know who the heck is doing construction out there, but I gotta do something about that because seriously, that sound is coming in. And I know that in front of me, they're gonna do construction work, so I gotta sit down and figure out a way on if either I'm gonna get some bulletproof glass. I don't know. I'm gonna have to spend some money. I got about $40 in rewards, Louis, but probably won't spend it on GTA unless I get FOMO. All right, cool. That's cool. I mean, we don't have to buy it right now, chat. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to wait till 12 to put the pre-order in, no. I'm going to wait like 2 or 3 days later to put the pre-order in. At least while everyone out there went nuts, I'll wait 2 or 3 days for that. No way. Buy the cone of silence. What's that, though? Because really, I got to find a way to block that noise from coming in through this. And I know that's going to be concrete sounds pretty soon. I think God of War FA will launch in February of 2027. Yeah, I think it will be, though. Yep, I think it will be. It's going to be for next year, though. It's going to be for next year. Oh, God, this better not be real. Someone took a PS5 and washed it with soap and water. Man, y'all gotta kill him. Man, you know what? Something I read out there, Chad, I couldn't believe this. There was an actually Halloween TV series being made. Why would there be a Halloween TV series being made, though? I mean, the story is confusing enough. I talked about this earlier with the guys in XBI. I said, okay, Halloween has the storyline between 1, 8, 9, and 10, right? Because there's 10 Halloween movies, am I correct? Yes. 1, 8, 9, and 10. That's the storyline with the last 3 Halloween movies that came out, right? 1, 8, 9, and 10. Then we have 2, 6, and 7, which is another storyline from Halloween. Then we have the Thorn series, which is 4 and 5. And we exclude part 3 because it has nothing to do with Halloween itself. Basically. Yeah. God of War Lufa is going to flop, says Jubei. I think it will sell because they like those games, though. They do. They'll buy that game on the dot, though. They'll buy it. They don't care. They'll go ahead and purchase that. They will purchase that. They don't care. They'll buy it. I mean, it's supposedly one of the most watched trailers, which I think they botted the hell out of that trailer, but okay. I said it. And that's the thing that I think it's an opinion right there, just in case. Going down the list, looking for some things. Dehydrated God of War flopped. Pretty spectacular though. Only had like 150 copies sold. Really? I mean, shoot. GTA 6 finally got updated on the PSN store. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. But I know something, chat. A lot of people are hyped about this GTA game. A lot. A lot. Let's do a poll though. Let's have some fun with this one. Starting pool. What edition will you buy of GTA 6? Standard. Ultimate. Wait for a sale. The supposed physical. All right, let's go. Putting up a poll, guys. Again, November's gonna run out of early Astrona. We'll see how it is. Ultimate, all right. One voted Ultimate. Let's see. They want an anthology movie series, but it was better than with Michael Myers. But here's the thing, though. Why do we need another Halloween story out there? Oh, and to add it up, I forgot there's a Rob Zombie one, which is another storyline too to add to the speculation. You know. Oh shoot! Hold on. Let me do the poll again. My bad. Let me do the poll again. Sorry about that. Sorry. Hold on, chat. Stop voting. Let me do the poll again. My bad. I'll do it. I forgot to add that one. Let me add it right there. So, let's do a poll again. Sorry about that. What's GTA 6? So let's put standard. Again. Ultimate. Addition. Wait for a sale. So I'm gonna put none of the above. Alright, none of the above. Alright, there you go. Wait for a sale or physical. I'm just gonna put physical here. Or physical. Let me just put physical. None of the above, or I can't add wait for a sale though. Shoots. Or wait for a sale. I just put none of the above and wait for sale. Okay, there you go. Start a poll. You know, it's none of the above. If you vote that, either way, it's gonna be majority none of the above. It's all right. Thank you for that hit. Hit the like button. That's true though. Shout out to the 45 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell. Thank you for reminding me of that. Thank you for that. So let's see, going down the list. Let's see what we can find. Because, you know, tomorrow is going to be GTA pre-order day. Talk a little bit more about GTA. Of course, we're going to be, you know, mentioning some stuff about it. That, if you know, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love you. What am I seeing though? Ooh. So wait a minute. This Steam machine runs Forza Horizon 6 at 25 FPS? Wow. That is wow. Wow. You guys should not have come out with that shit. That thing is not looking good, man. I mean, if that box is running a game at 25 FPS this day and age, y'all should have canceled that shit. I'm sorry. That should have not gone through. No way. That's crazy. That's crazy. Commando Striker says, is it no settings or what? I don't know. I just saw like a picture of it. But yeah, wow, that's crazy. I think it's Linux who was testing the heck out of it. I think it runs at 25 FPS, he says. Let's see though. I don't want to jinx separately for. I don't want to jinx it, but I can see them charging separately for GTA Online, which they have done that for quite some time. But at least the GTA Online is not that expensive though. It's not. Robert Downey Jr. returns as Dr. Doom in Doomsday. Okay. Reviews of Star Fox. Shock News give it a 10. Books give it a 10. CG Magazine give it a 9. Game Landing give it a 9. Nintendo Life give it a 9. Game Surfer 9. Game Informer 8.3. IGN 8. VGC 8. Destructoid 8. Screen Rant 8. Eurogamer 8. 7.5 Critical Hits. GameSpot 7. And the 6 Axis 7. Metacritic 82. OpenCritic 84. Alright. That will be enough though. Chat, Xboxes are on sale on Amazon. That has dropped to $573 at Amazon and Walmart during Prime Day. Go pick up your Xboxes. If you guys want to pick it up at $573, which is not at a bad price, I can say, because the taxes is getting close to it. So, yeah. If you guys want to go ahead and pick it up, go pick it up. It's on sale now. Which is a good thing, though. Now we have sales for these boxes. Let's go, especially for Xbox. Now the question is, the 100-day reset. Will we get like a box that can Are they gonna reduce the prices on these series consoles though? At least for a while. Because I mean that would be interesting to see if they can do that though. So someone says PS5 Pro the best deal in gaming. So you're telling me that $900 is actually the best deal for gaming? Oh my God, what's wrong with these dudes out here? I mean, I'm being serious. Like, I can't believe they actually think $900 for a box is a good deal. My God, when people are screaming $1,000 for Steam Machine, and not only that, this is a 3-year-old box. Holy shit! Damn. Let me see. Had some guy argue about the Steam Machine is great for CAD use. Motherfucker had no idea for CAD integration manager, and guy got way over his head very quickly. Medium settings might make it 60 FPS. Still, forget 4K, 1080p low settings. Ubase says the Series X is the best deal in gaming, 100%. Wow, none of the above. What if 57%? Wow. Nobody's buying that. Nobody's actually voted for physical. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Speaking of which, I gotta watch the House of Dragons. What else I gotta watch? I got lots of things to watch too. Well, I mean, I think we covered all the news today there is, chat. It's not that much to talk about out here. You guys want to bring up something? We got extra time, bring it up. All I know is I'm happy. But one thing though, we got the price for GTA 6 out. Fabulous. I'm happy about that because at the end of the day though, those rumors were swirling like crazy. That was swirling like crazy, chat. I mean, everyone out there was throwing stuff with the prices, you know, like 100 to 150 with everything that was put into the game. The game development cost $2 billion. Like everybody went nuts throwing stuff out there, and I was like, come on, guys, stop giving them ideas. Come on, not like this though. All right. There we go. Found something else to bring up to the table. Nope, never mind. So let me lower this poll real quick. Sean, TTS, okay, that's today. What was the price for GTA 6? The price for GTA 6 is going to be $80 for the standard and $100 for the Ultimate Edition, which includes, it says here, the Ultimate Edition, which amplifies the deepest and most immersive GTA experience yet, and excludes a collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story. Grand Theft Auto 6 is a single-player experience coming to November 19th to PlayStation, Xbox Series X and S. All Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders and purchases before November 20 will get the Vintage City Pack, a collection of items that flash back to the neon burned brightest. Players who pre-order the digital version of Grand Theft Auto 6 will be able to begin preloading on November 12th, like I said earlier, to ensure that they were able to play at launch on November 19th. The physical version of Grand Theft Auto 6 containing a download code inside the box will be available starting November 12th to support preloading. So yeah, chat. That's what it is going to be. Ready? Read through all that stuff. We are ready to go with Grand Theft Auto 6. Finally, pre-orders are out, and the price is not what people are saying. We have 6 months to raise $80. I mean, sit down with Big B Money. He's been saving for GTA for 6 years, and I don't know how the hell he saved all this time for that game, though. Major companies are probably looking at Rockstar right now and say they're killing physical disc with GTA. The GTA 6 being digital only, basically, it replaces the death of physical media on consoles faster. But the thing is, for me, physical media has been gone for like like I said it. I've always said this. Like the last physical game I ever bought was Battlefield Hardline. That was the last one. After that, it's been digital. All's been digital. I don't care anymore for physical. I'm being serious. Like, why would I got to a point where I wasn't here since how much is it? For the standard's gonna be 80 and for the ultimate's gonna be 100. GTA price is finally announced and it's 80. It's not like how people are saying it's gonna be $150 or $100. Oh my god. But yeah, like I was saying though, I remember I got to a point where I had like 20 to 30 physical boxes just sitting there doing nothing. And I said, why do I have these boxes? So I just decided, to give them as Christmas gifts to someone else. I even have physical games that were wrapped in plastic still. That did not open. No. I went nuts buying games last generation. And what I learned now, I just said I'm just going to pick up what I want to play, period. I'm not going to be buying all these games like nuts. Like how some people are. Nope. Not going to go nuts with that one, nope. It saves so much space. I used to collect all the games stuff but it's PETA. I mean, bro, that's the thing though. Like I got look, if I had for example, I have 600 games on my Xbox, right? Almost 700, I think, right now. But imagine you having 600 of these games right here. 600 of these boxes. 600 of just these boxes. This. I would have had to buy a lot of shelves to put these boxes in. And not only that, also stuff to dust on. Because we got to dust the area those physical boxes are on. I hate it. I have a little collection right here. And once every 2 months, I go in and take them out. I grab what's that thing called? That spray thing that cleans. To get the dust off of it and put it back there. And then clean the area that's in. I gotta do that like once every 2 months. And I get annoyed by that because I'm like, why do I need this? I don't want to give this one away because I like Dead Rising 3. It's one of the funnest games. But again, why would I buy a box just to get this? And a disc though. A 5-cent disc or 10-cent disc. Come on, man. just to have it in the middle of the way. Not only that, it also can get disc rot, which is annoying too. At least this one doesn't have it, but it gets disc rot along the years though. They should have released a $200 I Buy My Games Pony Edition. I mean, they should have, because since they say it plays best on the PS. Oh my God, that is like the most ridiculous thing I have ever read. Oh, and yeah, now I see it's broken. So 700 of those games right there. No. People like to collect. I kind of still do with board. No, board games is a different situation though, because board games, you know, it's a carton box. You can stack it anywhere, and board games are, you know, it's a family thing and it's fun to play one day. But these CD things are annoying. Not only that, the boxes are big. They're easier to clean. The bigger, the easier to clean though. But these CDs though are so annoying to clean, man. It's oh my God, no. Revan Skyrocker says, I'll wait for GTA. Oh, Revan, the time we go to, man, Revan, you know, I'll be here live stream, be like, yeah, the last time I played GTA 6 was when I was 42 years old, no, 43 years old, yes. Now I'm 62 years old and I can't play it, you know, my arthritis, what's that thing? That's not arthritis, it's something else, my fingers hurt. I can't play these games as much as I used to, and that vibration from the controller kills my hands. By the time GTA 7 comes out. Safo, you collect electronics? Oh, Safo, you gotta give me your address, Safo. I got some electronics to send you, Safo. Just give me your address, I'll send you some. Please, Safo, send me your address. I will send you some electronics I want to get rid of. I'll pay for the shipping. Oh, man. Safo, look. You need a Sony 5-disc changer for music? I got one right here. Works just fine. You need a DVD player? I got 2 of them. I got VHSs. I got 2 of them. So tell me, I can send you one of each. I'll send it to you, Safo. I will. Just give me your address. I'll send it to you. I need to get rid of that stuff just to get speed. And that's another thing I gotta get out. These. Oh my God, those VHS and stuff. Oh Lord. I got a MacBook Pro 2015. I think that works. Kind of. But it's my work one though. When I upgrade to the Windows one, I'll send you that one, Safo. I promise you'll send it to you. I'll send you my MacBook after I reset it, of course, because you know some info in there. I got a 2015 if you want it though. MacBook Pro. It's a sweet one too. It's got a little dent into it, but it works. The other thing is we got to fix the speakers, and that's something you can fix over there for real cheap. Here they cost like, to get the speakers, they cost like 5,000, 10,000 pesos to fix speakers. I'm like, what? For an old MacBook? Hell no. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy, 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 crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. So everybody's ready for Grand Theft Auto 6. Some people like to buy physical games because they like to sell or trade them in GameSpot. I agree. You know, listen. But Sanchez, the thing is that people just don't care for that anymore. You got literally like 90% of the world not caring for physical anymore. And if the companies see that, they're going to slash off physical. They will. And I get that. I get that people want to go in and trade their CDs. I mean, that's a good thing to do. And I wish that digital games can actually find a way for you to say, okay, let me sell my copy out there for someone to pick up. You know, but let's say if the price is $30, I want to sell it for $25, right? And and give the devs $5 that they deserve, and I get my 20 back, you know, in case of licensing and stuff like that. You know, that's a way for devs to make more money. I would do that. I would literally just do that if you can do that, though. I wish they can just go ahead and do that, but I mean, there's a lot of things the digital era needs to fix. But these days, though, people just are not buying the physical games. And so for them, if it's better to not produce this, because look, like I mentioned earlier, right here, they don't need to focus on this, like to get the CD, slap this the plastic on the CD, then put it on this box, buy this casing, and then ship it. Which right now I mean, shipping costs are high right now, chat. No joke. They're high right now because of the whole situation. I mean, we just received corn in the company that was, I think it was $200, and it increased to $320 per ton here in Dominican Republic. It increased $120 because of the oil stuff. So shipping costs are high right now. So yeah, that's another thing. And not only that, you don't have to grab your car, go to the store, spend gas, go to the store, try to get the sit there, talk to some dude who's gonna literally try to shove you PlayStation stuff, and because that's another annoying thing that's happening though. Most of the holdouts of physical media is U.S. and Japan and fewer countries. Western countries, the rest of the world went full digital. Yep, I've gone full digital. I'm not going back to physical though. The only thing I buy physical. Did you say corn or porn? Corn. C-O-R-N, not porn. Why would porn cost me $320? Come on, man. A ton. What ton of porn? What the hell am I going to do with a ton of porn? Ha, he said, no, I said corn. C-O-R-N, corn. See, I never said porn. Oh, shit. But yeah, I went physical. I mean, I went digital. Because one thing is here in Dominican Republic, like for example, Star Fox came out, I pre-order it, and Amazon's going to ship it to me, like probably a day or two earlier before it releases. And I have to wait like a week for it to come here, and then I get my Star Fox. While digital, all I got to do is wait midnight, and then it's downloaded and I can play. No problems right here, nope. That's all. I'll buy a physical collectors, and that's rare for me. Yep, because the recent collectors games have some sort of statues I don't care for. Like the 18 inches of Venom. Yeah. Gotta love them 18 inches, yep. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta love it. Yeah, love that 18 inches. Yeah, man, especially that controller that we saw yesterday. What was it? A couple of days ago. Y'all remember that controller? You press the button, it gets hard. Even Larry commented on that, like, okay, like what the hell? And the drawing is kind of like, huh? Oh God. That was that was just way too funny. That was way too funny though. Yep. Like, yeah. So you got a controller that's limp, and you gotta press the button to get it hard. Right. And it's PlayStation that patented it. Right. I mean PlayStation. Look. I'll be honest. I love PlayStation. Love. I understand y'all are the kings on Pornhub. I get it, PlayStation. But some things go a little bit too far, my friends, when it comes to stuff like that. Y'all went a little bit too far with that controller button. I mean, I know you guys got your pisser. I get it. And you got your feces coming out soon. Which you get to smell things. And I don't know why you guys are working on that. Because seriously, nobody wants to smell stinky stuff. We don't. I mean, chat, we basically smell our own farts while we game, but imagine you smelling something else. No. And now y'all are coming out with controllers that you gotta push the button to get hard. What's wrong with you all? What's wrong with you all? Why we gotta get controllers like that? Who the hell needs a controller to make hard though? What? The things I gotta see out there, chat. The things I gotta see. Yep. Imagine a GTA 6 Collector's Edition is 200. Hey, I mean, if you want to get it, go for it. I don't judge people. I mean, Bro Boy has like 20,000 invested in Collector's Edition. Bro Boy himself. Literally, he has like $20,000 invested in collectors right now. I mean, I exaggerated, but yeah. Ponies want to smell Abby after a long... I mean, bro, I don't want to smell no... In a world where we do not have deodorants. And in a world where you run around for 3 days without taking a shower. I mean, for fuck's sake, we don't even know the game has soap in there. At least I know one game that, you know, it has soap, and that is, what's it called? Chat, help me out. What's that game called? Shit. I forgot, chat. Forgot about that. Death Stranding. At least we know because he takes showers, though. I mean, the guy, you know, it probably has soap in there. And yeah, I mean, that one we had soap, yeah. I mean, you know. Pheromones, Louie. Louie. That's for when ponies watch porn. Oh, God. I mean, why do I want to smell stuff? I said it before. Like, while you game and you're so relaxed and you got to let one rip, you let one rip because you're playing the game, right? That's why you rip a fart, but yeah, that's it. You rip a fart while you game, and it's okay to rip a fart, but imagine you playing the game and all of a sudden you're playing with Abby or playing with Ellie, and you know that controller spews out a smell like here's Abby's set, just for you to enjoy right now at this very moment, for you to feel the environment or to be a part of the environment of the game. I don't want to be smelling no raunchy ass zombie. Hell no. I'm telling you, I mean, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Chat, it's weird. It's weird, chat. It's weird. Like, I remember reading about that, and I was just laughing so hard about that. I was like, wait, you got piss or now feces? The hell's wrong with you? Seriously, what's wrong with you? Like, why would you want to appreciate that? Let's keep going down the list. Dear M Boy launch trailer. Alright. The narrative cinematic adventure tells a silent story through stunning visuals and innovative education. Nice. New game coming out. Kodokawa agreed shareholding meeting this week after activist shareholder Oasis acquired 13.76% stakes of the company. They want to remove CEO Takeshi Natsuno because they believe from mishandled the success of the companies after Elden Ring. Some drama going over there. Dun dun dun. They want to get someone out of there. What is the attention economy? I don't get that. Seriously, you don't know what the attention economy? The attention economy means that you're paying attention to what the economy is, like the situation that is going on worldwide, and how you're gonna bring the money home. Because if a person literally sits there and is like, okay, I need to bring some cash in home, they're gonna sit there and work for it. That's what they do. Breaking: Blair Witch to hit theaters on September 24, 2027. Who cares about Blair Witch Cop? Come on. If it's going to be the same one, I don't care for it. I'm not going to watch that movie again in the movie theaters. That was a terrible movie. Even though it was like, wow, amazing during this time because of the promotion it got. But it was a terrible movie, though. Blair Witch sucks. Seriously, like for a horror movie, it sucks. And if you know the plot, you're not going to be scared, though. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Miramax will release a new Halloween reboot? Aw, oh, come on. Now, if you got nothing else to do with Michael Myers, now you're going to reboot him for like the 20th time again? Oh, man. Well, we'll go watch it, chat. We'll go watch it. Let's go see what's going on out there. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, that's it, chat. Like I said, there's like nothing much to talk about, though. I've been going on the list for like an hour. I haven't seen anything new. Kind of like part 2. Waiting part 2 with what, though? Make him the brother of Jason Voorhees now. Yeah, make it. Yeah, you know, yeah. Yeah, make him like Jason Voorhees' brother. Just be I watched Blair Witch not too long ago. The girl was annoying. I was like, good for her. Laugh my ass. Yeah, like, look, listen. Blair Witch, I don't know what made it so crazy awesome. I think it was like the camera and, you know, they hid the actors for a while. That was a pretty cool idea. Like, I like the idea and the concept behind it. But once you saw the movie, and you get to the end, you were like, seriously, I sat here for this much to see what? Just a person standing in a room? Nah, fuck no. Fuck no. I was expecting this to be like a Jaws thing, you know? Like you know, with Jaws, like the intriguing, with the camera angles and everything, like no, with Steven Spielberg really did a good job with Jaws, like to keep the shark hidden as long as he could, you know, because it wasn't working, and that really was amazing though. Like mid movie, you actually see Jaws, alright, you see him, but still though, you have those images in your head how the shark comes up and eats people and stuff like that. You're like, whoa, that was fucking awesome. I mean, I was expecting like the Blair Witch to be like that. At the end though, we actually see who in the blue hell the Blair Witch was. And I remember in Blair Witch 2, the second movie, which you actually saw kind of like the witch, and that was just one scene of the whole movie. Oh my God. Here we go. Grums and his boring rants. Yeah, Rockstar lied to you. Back in February, the internet caught the rumor that GTA 6 will be digital only to fight leakers. Take-Two Zero Star 7 came out and says that's not true. Technically, he used a weasel words. He never said that it would be disc, and he claimed a strong physical presence. What he meant was empty boxes. Will anyone care? No, it will still sell. But why did he have to lie? Lie about what? Physical is physical. Doesn't matter. He never said there was going to be a CD into it. But okay, if you buy it, if you buy the game, it's physical. I mean, I got Doom Mythology right here, physical in front of me. There's a physical box, and what it come with? No CD, just a code though. Louis just did that. No, that's not true. Why so serious? No, that's not true. If you listen to the story behind Jaws, nope, that's not true, my friend. Nope, they did not do that to save money. The problem was the shark was not working, so they had to flip around a lot of stuff in order to make the movie work. And we know they have a production time, right? That you have a timeline to produce this movie, and so Steven Spielberg had to sit down and change things around until one day Bruce decided to work, which Bruce was the name of the shark. And when Bruce decided to work, already Steven Spielberg had already pretty much a lot of the movie filmed. So at the end of the day, though, that's why the movie turned out to be so good. He really did a good job because you did not get to see the shark till halfway in the movie. So imagine this is your first time watching Jaws, and you see the dude, like it's literally you're looking at through the shark's eyes, like how he's gonna go in and eat a person, like what the hell. And then when you see that beast, oh my God, seriously. Oh my God, that new Steven Spielberg movie is so trash. Really? Steven Spielberg is making trashy movies now? Huh. I mean, I heard he wanted to make Halo, though, a long time ago. I remember those rumors, though, that he was going to do Halo. Halo. What's the worst movie? It's not even funny bad. It's just bad. Really? You know what movie was really bad that I walked out of the movie theaters? Called The Lady Killers. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was with Tom Hanks. Good God, what a bad movie. I left the movie theater. I said, I'm out. I'm watching this. It was awful. Because it was a Tom Hanks movie. Wow. It was bad though. Yo, news right now. Machine sells out in Japan despite what? Really? Really? Hold on a second. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Here it is. Here comes the news chat. Steam Machine sold out in Asia despite high price as Valve's store skips reservations. The demand of Valve's new Linux Mini PC exceeds supply in Japan and Taiwan. This market may view Steam prices reasonable enough to invest in the console challenger. Lacking a reservation system before its release date, Komodo Station disappointed customers. The reaction to the Steam Machine price revealed has been overwhelmingly negative. That most fans have demanded for the mini PC will be softer than expected. However, in Asia, it release has already arrived, with the console option of selling out at the Valve affiliated Komodo Station. Stock vanished as soon as it appeared. Wow! The retailer that serves Japan, Taiwan, and Hong Kong is handling orders differently instead of the reservation queue using other regions. The gaming suddenly went on sale on the 22nd of June. Now, along the site, after the site updated, Redditors like Riots reported that all stock had disappeared. Frustrated gamers slammed the storefront on the social media accounts. Other followers are surprised that the imitating Steam Machine price is sold out in Japan. The cost of the mini PC ranges from 189,980 Yen for the 512 gigabyte version without controller to 264,980 Yen for the 2 terabyte model. That converts to 176 to 1,640, which is even higher than the US customers will pay. Wow, that's crazy. At first, it seems Asian buyers are at a disadvantage. Still, in most cases, prices in these countries include taxes. When considering the added expense, the final totals are very similar. Yet the SteamOS Cubes faces the same criticism, offering poor value compared to consoles like the PS5. Cost comparison on Amazon Japan, YSMMT 4848, sorry. Assembled parts of list featuring the AMD Ryzen 7 7800X 3D CPU and RX 9060 XT GPU, and the same storage and memory capabilities as the 2 terabyte Steam Machine specs. Even some superior components, the custom gaming PC would be $93 cheaper. Holy shit! PlayStation supporters may have more reason to gloat. A Steam Machine review by Digital Foundry showed that in many games the PS5 delivers superior performance. The digital slim version of the console costs $600, much less than $1,049 entry-level price of Valve's candidate. If the hardware proves proper regardless, buyers in North America and Europe may at least avoid drama. Unlike Komodo Station, reservation system will contact registered buyers with order links to stock ad allows. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is unbelievable. I thought that thing would not sell as much, but yeah, it did sell out. It has like 65 mobile, 30% PC, and 5% console. Yep, that is true too. That's mostly due to China. Japan, I believe, is still primary consoles. Yeah, but I don't think it's primary consoles in Japan, though. Handhelds are primary in Japan, though. Majority of PC players play games released 2 years ago. Yep. That's another thing, though. Like, because look, even though I say this, I chime in with the idea that with the specs it has in there, like, I'm like, wait, it's way too expensive. But maybe those guys over there don't care about the quality, though. Maybe they don't. They just want to play games. And with that Steam library, as big as it is, though, they were like, let me do the math right here. If I buy I've already got a TV because, you know, we got to have TVs at home, right? They probably did the math. They're like, if I build a brand new PC, it's going to cost me this much, right? But I got to get a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse. But over here, I got to go get this with a little controller ready in hand. I'm good. Maybe that's it. PC has the worst attach rate of any platform by a massive margin. What do you mean by that, Yubei? Trying to understand that. So let me get this done. Wow. 39%, none of the above. Wow, I thought you guys were going to pre-order GTA 6. Wow, that's crazy. 39% they're going to wait for a sale. That's an interesting thing for my chat, though. No and wait for a sale. Wow. But what do you mean by that? The PC has the worst attach rate of any platform by a massive margin, though. What do you mean by that, though? Supposedly, there's 1.5 billion PC players on the planet, and the most you get a few million sales. The title on it, it's trash. Well, I mean, it depends on the game, though, Yubei. Like, look, if you pay $70 for a game and you sink hundreds of hours into it, if you get your money, unpopular opinion. Okay, I'll read that though. I'll answer you right there in a minute. Supposedly 1.5 billion PC players off the planet, and the most you get a few million sales of a title on its trash attach rate. The thing is, Yubei, you say there's 1.5 billion players, but the 1.5 billion do not play the same game. I've always said this, like, not everybody's gonna play the same game. Not everyone. I mean, there's people out there who don't play Call of Duty. I know one guy who just plays RPGs. That's it. He just plays RPGs. Nothing else. He just plays RPGs. He doesn't care for anything else. I'm not kidding you. That guy, an RPG comes out, he's there. It could be the worst RPG, but he's there playing it. And that tells me that not everyone's going to play the same game. I mean, look, even here, look at this. I mean, we got 39% voted that I wait for a sale for GTA. Ultimate is 26 and standard is 32. So let's add that up. In total, there's going to be people buying GTA. 26 plus, let me see. 58% are going to buy GTA, and the rest are just not going to pick it up. Or they're just going to wait for a sale, though. But that's what tells you, though. I mean, look, there's 1.5 billion gamers out there on PC, right? Let's add up the consoles that has 600 million. There's 2.3 billion gamers out there, and GTA only sold 260 million copies. I mean, 230 million copies. GTA 5, sorry. 230 million copies, so not everyone's going to play the same game, man. Same thing with Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike has got, like, the biggest player base out there. And yeah, Dota, people play Dota a lot. Whew, Dota's a big game. Meanwhile, consoles best-selling games every year is CoD, 2K, Madden, FIFA, GTA 5. Yep, that's another thing though. Meanwhile, that's on these two though. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying it's not saying that 100 million is not a lot though, Google poll. But at the end of the day though, like, it's like what I mean though. Like, nobody's gonna play the same game though. It's not like that one game that everybody is gonna play right there. It just doesn't exist. It's like Fortnite. Fortnite has 630 million accounts, but not 630 million of them log in at the same time to play it though. Hardware going to be price increase in 2027. Meanwhile, cost best. Yeah, I read that. So you said unpopular opinion. If you pay 70 or 80 for a game and you sink hundreds of hours into it, will you get your money's worth? So, good question with that. What do I think about that? It all depends on the fun you had with the game. For example, I bought Day the Diver for 20. Right? Day the Diver for 20. I got the DLC for, what was it, $5 or $10? I got the DLC. I forgot the price of the DLC now, but yeah, I got Day the Diver for 20 and the DLC. And in Day the Diver, I have 100 hours into it. And yeah, I had fun with the game. There's some games that now is it worth 30? I don't remember what the price was for launch though, but it's a really good game. But for example, look at Resident Evil. Resident Evil, the new one that came out, Requiem, is a $70 game, and it's like a 14 to 15 hour game. And for me, yeah, it was worth all the money that was put into that because I really enjoyed the game. It all depends on the gameplay. I'll give you another example. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I bought it for 60 or 70, I think. I don't remember how much I bought it for. I think it was 60 during the time when I bought it. But I put 120 hours into the game, and I'm like, wow, I threw away 60 bucks, even though I put $120 in the game. And the reason why I said that was because I got to a point, because the leveling system was so easy in that game, that my character on the missions on the island, because you had missions that says level 20 to 25, level 30 to 35 or something like that on the island. And once I was like level 60, I got into that area, I was killing enemies with one hit. So automatically, like, the game got boring for me. Like, it didn't have like a fun factor, just faded away. At the beginning it was fun, but down the road it just got boring. And I quit finishing the game because I was like, I'm not gonna finish this because I was bored. And then after like a year or two, they finally decided to add a difficulty, which I was like, okay, thank you for adding that up. And that made the enemies, to be in the same level as you are. But it was already too late. I was already into like 5 or 6 games, and I did not want to jump back into it. How is it that Xbox at 35 million consoles is generate more GTA 5 than 1.5 billion PCs? But here's the thing though, you're talking about a storefront. You're not talking about PC in general, because there's billions of PC storefronts out there. If you add them all up, then you get your answer. If you can find them all, at least though. Most PCs don't have dedicated GPUs, so most modern games wouldn't run with them. They would just run CS and LOL. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how the person plays too. Like, if you only play Fortnite and it's working fine with the GPU you have and the SOC that you have in there, then why would you want to upgrade? Because that's the only game you play, right? It's the only game you play. But it's like what I said though, right? I mean, it all depends on who's playing on the PC though. Hey Lou, I need to come on here and vent. Go for it, man. This is why we're here. I'm okay with $80 GTA 6, but no physical edition. A big missed opportunity. Very disappointed. I'm questioning on even purchasing. I mean, if you're a physical guy, JC Rico, I get it, but you cannot blame the concept behind this, because at the end of the day, though, JCD Rico, it's a cost that they're holding off on, which it sucks because they should have a physical CD. I agree, but these companies are going to do that down the road, because at the end of the day, though, you got 90% of the gamers buying digital copies. They don't care for CDs no more. And so if you got 90% of the gamers buying digital copies, these companies will say, well, time to end the physical thing right here, because at the end of the day, what am I gonna do? Produce 1 million physical CDs and let 900,000 of them sit in the warehouse and rot? Which can happen, of course. You know? That doesn't surprise me. GTA on PC is mostly popular with mod communities which don't pay or play the main servers. But so like I said, PC is a wider range of stuff. If there are 1.5 PC gamer players on the planet and only 200 million consoles, why does consoles generate more revenue than all those PCs? Well, I mean, you're asking me a question that I basically, like I said though, it all depends though. Like, we gotta add up all the storefronts to see what generates more though. And right now, all we gotta do is look for the information. Let me go Google that. Does PC gaming generate more than console gaming? Let me go see though. So it says here, in general, yes, PC gaming currently generates more revenue than console gaming, driven by massive premium spending and strong market growth. PC platforms have dominated console platforms in content spending and all revenue in recent years. So it says here, revenue, PC gaming has seen a surge in non-mobile content spending, capturing more than 50% of the non-mobile market in recent reports, to consoles to add around 47%. So consoles are getting close to it. Industry analysts such as Newzoo Gaming reports projects PC gaming revenue to grow at a faster compounded annual growth than the consoles. Monetization and pricing. The PC gaming ecosystem benefits from consistent engagement, global platform reach, and effective live service monetizations, which drive robust revenue figures. So there's your answer. While both PC and console sectors are highly profitable, mobile gaming still generates the highest revenues globally. However, when compared to traditional hardcore gaming platforms, PC leads over consoles. So there you go. There's your answer, Yubei. It leads. It leads, my friend. It leads. I mean, the information is there. It's in Google. All you got to do is type it up and see. I just typed in, is PC gaming generate more money than consoles? Yes, because there's more gamers onto it. Now. Will the gamers buy the games? No. 7% more PCs than console, 7x more PC than consoles, and they still only generate the same but slightly less revenue annually than consoles. Again, it all depends on the players. Because look, it's like consoles, right? It's simple. Consoles generate in this sort of way. For example, you got a free-to-play games, but you got your GTAs, you got your Minecrafts, you got your NBAs, you got all your stuff right there. Now, your Minecrafts and NBAs, in order to play them, you gotta be sub to a service. You gotta be sub to play those multiplayer games, which clearly tells you how that dominates over there. Now, the free-to-play games, you don't have to be sub to a service. You don't. That's the true thing. So, same goes. Also on PC, though, if you buy NBA 2K, you don't have to be subbed into a service. You don't have to pay for online like we do. So they know how to. So consoles, right? Generate by doing all these sorts of things. PC doesn't do that. PC generates by the game sales itself, or who buys them, or the microtransactions, or whatever. How many PC gamers are spec level of the Series S or higher? I bet the majority of billion PCs are lower spec than the Series S. Probably so. I mean, that could be too. Cage Collins, what's up? What's crazy Louis Albania? Chat, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Albano, all right. Why games are selling 7 times higher than they are on consoles? I don't know, Yubei. Because again, not everyone plays the same games. Take for example, right? Let me give you an example of a game. Let's use Resident Evil Requiem. Resident Evil Requiem on PC was the one that mostly sold on PC, right? But you see, there's millions of PC players that did not buy the game, though. Not everyone plays the same games on console either. I know, I was going to get into that. So you see, that even though it sold more on PC, but not the 1.5 billion went to buy the game. It was just several people who bought the game, and on console, several people did the same too. That's how it is. Many PC owners are not in the West, and consoles is actually an extreme luxury. Yep. PC generates more money than consoles, or consoles generate more money. Also, PS subsidizes consoles, but Steam doesn't, so people spend more money on the rigs, Louis. Yep. That's true. But the thing is, I know you have a thing against the Steam guys. I get it. And I know you have a thing against, all the Steam people out there. I get that, all that stuff. I get that idea. But remember one thing. In the world we live in right now, we're so stuck on like us on this side of the world. We think that there's the console war. Everybody's out there console warring, or everybody's warring with Steam or stuff like that. That's not true. Not everyone is warring, my friend. Not everyone. I know that for a fact. Not everyone is warring. But the truth of the matter is that PC gaming in general just keeps growing. And it does not mean it's a bad thing, right? Because, you're probably tired of the Steam guys and everything. But at the end of the day, though, business-wise, PC, people have gone there because they got tired of the console crap. They got tired of, okay, I'm getting this box. I have to wait 6 years to get the upgrade. Now I'm paying this much money. Let me do the math. If I get a PC with a 5080 in it, I got 12 years of gaming. I don't need to wait for next gen, to be happy. You don't need to do that. You buy the 5080 for, if I buy a 5080 now and put it on this box, 12 years later I'm still gaming. I got a 3080 in here and I'm still gaming on PC. I could just install the game. That's it. It's either PC doesn't have 1.5 billion users, or they're not buying games. They buy games. They just do not buy this one game. You need to understand. They buy different games. There's some people who play Vampire Survivors. There's some people who play Balatro. There's some people who play this. Yeah, it's like a different... People who grow up on PC in other countries, it's like different game cultures. Hard to compare because the game experience are so different. Yep. Like most console players don't get CS or LOL at all. I mean, look at that shit. Counter-Strike has been since 1998. Many players as Counter-Strike to have in total. I think I already looked for this one a long time ago. So Counter-Strike does not have a public grand total for lifetime players, but it has over 210 million registered lifetime accounts. And after it pulls in 30 to 35 million unique players monthly. That's a lot. eBay, what is the stat you want me to look for? PC gaming is also huge with competing gaming. Yep. Oh! Free mods, cheap games, sales after markets. PC, the truest gaming hobby than console. The biggest bust against PC is the piracy is casually accepted. Good God, I just love when they want to bring that up, and that is PlayStation fanboy crap. And I love that conversation, though. I love that conversation, how they bring it in. I love it. How they bring it in. Like, this is awful. I will never pirate. Really? You will never pirate? You will never pirate. Really? So you mean to tell me, if you're a video game console player since Nintendo, you mean to tell me you have never pirated a console? You mean to tell me you have never downloaded a song from Napster? You mean to tell me you never downloaded a movie from Napster? You mean to tell me you never used to download PC games on your PC? If you had a PC, of course, because, you know, having a PC back in the day was pretty expensive. But you mean to tell me that? Really? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Who are we lying to? I mean, it's hilarious on how they say it's bad. Same thing with renting games. Oh, renting games is awful. So if you've been gaming since Nintendo, you mean to tell me you never gone to a video store and rented a game? You were stuck with that one game throughout the whole year? Like we did back in the day? That's true though, Chad. We only had like 1 or 2 games, tops. 1 or 2 games throughout the whole year because we bought them. That's it. Stats don't show that they're buying games if they're not the platform isn't generating as much money as consoles are. Yes, they do generate. The thing is, you need to understand something. I Googled it. If you don't believe me, Google it yourself. Google's right there and it'll tell you straightforward. It will tell you straightforward that people do buy games on PC. And it generates a lot of money, either through microtransactions, either through whatever it is. Period. Now, has it become more popular? Yes, it is. Why do you think Xbox is going that route? They're trying to get that PC player over here, my friend. Minecraft got popular because of piracy. I do not know that. But yeah, I mean, they act like it's a bad thing. And you know what's so funny, Google Poll? Here's the funny part. They buy a handheld. The first thing they do is download an emulation. And that's not piracy. Really? Tell that to Nintendo. They keep knocking on doors, though. They keep knocking on doors, though. They say, okay. Hey, oh, right here you can download Mario. Wait, who downloaded Mario? Hey, go over there right away. Pirating is also why you don't often see 70 or 80 on PC. So most devs. But here's the funny part of the Commander Striker. This is what makes things special. Why would you want to pirate a game when you in 3 or 4 months will get it on sale? Because that's something that we talked about, how oversaturated the market is when it comes down to these games. People are playing this one game, and when they see this game come out, like, well, you know, I got a backlog. I mean, all of us have a backlog. We all have a backlog, and a lot of us are looking at the backlog and be like, okay, let me play this while, you know, this game, you know, lowers the price. And then 2 months later, or, you know, the best option too, you got CD keys. There's people out there who go to CD keys and get the games for like $20 cheaper. I mean, they got so many options to go and get these games out there on PC. It's insane. They got a there's big ass ways to get them. There's like 5 or 6, 7 or 8 things that you can go on it and get games for cheaper on there. Most pirates spite those who sell their games. Most of those pirate is to spite those who sell their games 70, 80. They do it because they already have it jotted down. I won't do it because that has changed so much throughout the years. Back in the day it was a bit more easier. Now it's changed so much. I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather buy the game. I'd rather go to CD keys and look for a way to do it. That's true, though. It's kind of like they give some money, but not full. What is the point of having conversation? No, the thing, I don't know, Jubei. I don't know, Jubei. The thing is, I get your point, though, what you're saying. And I know that you're bringing up a conversation. I already read what you said, though. Stats that don't show because I can see what you said, though. They're buying games, and like I said, though, there's 3 million storefronts out there, probably, in PC. I don't know how many storefronts are out there. I know there's got to be one in China. I know there's got to be one in Japan. There's got to be, you know, But, you know, there's tons of storefronts. And if you add them all up, it's everything. It's everything. And yeah, the thing is, they do buy games. They could buy 1 million copies, 2 million copies, and there's probably like 2 million players on that box that like that game. And then on consoles, you probably sell 3-4 million. It all depends, though. It all depends on the game. Like, I was amazed, for example, that Resident Evil Requiem sold the most on PC. I was like, what happened to the so like what happened over here? I was amazed by that. You know? But I've met some real cheap ass oh. Oh man. Oh. They will complain about $5 here, or they brag they make a lot of money. Really? Yeah, there's tons of people that are cheap though. That's true though. But again, this is a hobby. And at the end of the day though, hobbies are for fun. And if you can get something that's from that hobby real cheap, go for it. I had a friend of mine that was talking to me the other day and he told me, hey Lou, yeah, Steam has a Chinese version of Steam that only allowed to do so because of the certain law in China. Yeah, because remember in China, they have laws that if you're under 18, you can only, I think, game 3 hours a day. I think it's 3 hours a day you can game or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Even though Steam is probably the biggest storefront on PC. Probably, like I said, it is the biggest storefront on PC, but it's not the main thing you should focus on for data. There's millions of stores out there probably, or thousands of stores. I don't know because I don't know. Just gotta, like, seriously, if I sit here look at it, like, let me go ahead and type this to see how many stores are on PC that offer gaming. Let me go see. There's no single here you go. This is what I mean though. There is no single official number for how many PC storefronts exist, as dozens of storefronts, publishers, launchers, and key retailers operate online. However, PC landscape is dominated by 5 major storefronts alongside of trusted third-party retailers, subscription and services. Steam, Epic Games, GOG, which is Good Old Games, Microsoft Store, and Ubisoft Connect. Many gamers also buy games from authorized third-party sellers. That's Green Man Gaming, Humble Bundle, and Fanatical. So yeah, there's tons of stores. I don't even know the number exactly. And trust me, if they have those stores downloaded, you know what to do. Let me go see how much is it over here. Oh, let me go see how much is it over there. Let me go see how much is it over here. And when they find it for cheap, they can say, okay, let me purchase it. But yeah, chat, good discussion. And listen up. The crazy ones gotta go. Probably 10-cent PC digital store exclusivity in China is huge, bigger than Steam. Do they have a PC store? Let me go see. Does 10-cent own a PC store gaming front? Let me go see. I know they have a. Oh, they own Wii games. Oh wow. Yeah, Wii game. Yeah. Oh, here it is. A major PC storefront, major PC gaming storefront, and a digital distribution platform. It's major. Initially launched in 2018 as an upgrade to 10-cent Games platform TGP, Wii game operates primarily in China and features both domestic and international titles. Additionally, 10-cent holds a massive 40% stake in Epic Games, which operates the PC-based Epic Games. There you go. Did not know about Wii games though. Wow. And China's got the biggest. Out of all gamers, China's probably the biggest one out there in the world. So here it is. Here you go. Take a look at this. Yes, China is the largest video gaming market in the world by both revenue and player base. The country generates 53 billion annually and is home to more than 720 million players. So that's why you're probably not getting the data, because that data is all in China. And you know, I know how those companies are releasing data over there. Hey, ho, ho! So this is the funny part. The market is dominated by mobile gaming, roughly 67% of the market, while PC holds around 30%. Consoles make up for a smaller fraction. There you go. Major players, industry giants like Tencent and NetEase dominate the space, controlling massive shares on both domestic and global gaming revenues. And that's why these guys want to jump in there, and that's why they want to make these PC boxes, because look at Steam. Steam sold out over there. Steam Machine. What? That's insane. China alone has got the biggest player base in the world. 720 million players. Wow. Holy shit. But chat, yeah, like I was saying, I gotta go. I gotta run to the office. I got errands I gotta do, chat. And like always, chat, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. And I'm back. 1 hour argument over PC versus console. Who won, Louis? At the end, you know who wins? The ones who worry about what to play next. That's the one who wins. Good. I'm happy they're neck to neck. But the ones who wins are the ones who gets to play games. That's who wins and gets to enjoy this hobby. And I don't care who's number 1, who's number 2, who's number 3. All I care for is that what you guys are playing right now. China and data, they won't tell you shit. China hides all the data in the world. Fucking A. That's like literally almost impossible. I mean, China's such asshole with data. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing though, but yeah. What y'all been playing, chat? Oh, update. I finally finished the Dave the Diver DLC. I finally caught the snapping turtle. Got it done. Out and over. And, now I'm going to play Batman. Don't trust China, really. Raging G4. The funny thing is, China scares me though. China scares me though. China as a gaming, it scares me. Because just for them to get Black Myth Wukong to be at 30 million copies sold. And remember that launch day in Black Myth Wukong? That thing broke steam. They were literally sending people home to go play that game just to show the world like, hey, we're gamers here, we're bigger than what you all think. And they actually proved, it scares me like how big China is with gaming. Holy shit. One of the, and I gotta say this, and with the love in the world though, like that Black Myth Wukong, I did not buy it because the way it released, and I was like, no, that game is broken. I'll wait till it fixes. And yet people bought that game and played the hell out of that game over there in China. It's like, what, 18 million copies in one day? Oh my god, those guys went crazy that day. Send people home, go buy the game. Here's money up front, go ahead and get it. And better see the receipt. Basically, that's what they did. They literally like closed China for a day for people to go play that game. I mean, the population is higher than 20 million, but yeah, you know. I honestly don't believe they actually sold 30 million. You actually don't believe that? I mean, it can happen. Last level, Dying Light, sweet. Sweet, press on week. Sweet, 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 sweet. Oh, you're welcome, Grizz, man. Happy birthday, my friend. Hope you had an awesome birthday. Hope you had some candy. I mean, hope you had some pizza, man. Hope you had a big-ass party and had fun, man. Seriously, remember, if you do have a big-ass party, if you did not have it, get the candy bags. A birthday without candy bags is not a birthday at all. Oh, man, now I got to cook me some eggs and then run over to the office because I got a lot of work. I might eat some chicken. That's what I'm going to do. I need some protein right now. CoD on tab will sell bigger than GTA 6 since the Chinese developers had to make it a single player than the gacha game. It's guaranteed to be... Oh, really? Wow. I'll probably just get some Chinese food and chill, to be honest. There you go. Hey. Hey, get egg rolls, though. Those are good, though. Those are good. Yep, those are good. Yeah, chat, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Thank y'all for super chats. Thank y'all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. That's seriously, chat. You guys are the best. Tomorrow, we're going to talk more on GTA pre-orders. It's going to be GTA pre-order day. We're going to have some fun. There's probably going to be some more stuff going to be thrown out there. And, yeah, we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Let's see what it throw out there. And, yeah, and more on the news that I'm saving for tomorrow morning to talk about. So, chat, like always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful and I do mean a beautiful and awesome Wednesday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox. And you guys never had real egg rolls. Oh, the real egg rolls are in Aruba. They're like this big. And as always, oh man, I will see you guys in the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back at 7 p.m. ET with Sablo, the Big Plume, and Silent Cypher. And on Fridays, invite me they don't, XPI en Español with Elvis Necesita Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on. Talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Chat, have a beautiful day. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one. Where is this? All right, here we go. Outro.